Smokes Uncut, baby. We had the chance and opportunity. Shout out to G Money. L Boogie's in the building, along with my man Jiggy. Jiggy is that's that's his new nickname.
Okay, I like that.
That the guys from the neighborhood gave him. So he embraced it today. So that's Jiggy. Jiggy, could you please give us a warm welcome and introduce Johnny and how you met Johnny? Because you got two Johnnies on the spot. Can you kind of explain to the rest of the world, man, and the rest of the podcast how you know that this awesome guy, man, he has unbelievable talent, and it's blessed to have him here on the Undefeated Goats podcast.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the Undefeated Goats podcast with Flo, G, and Larry, owner of Lighted Up Cigars down in what town?
Clifton Heights.
Clifton Heights. If you're down in Clifton Heights, go visit Larry. It's a great shop, great lounge. I ran into Johnny I was on Facebook one night, and he goes live. He goes live in the morning. He's got a great following. Everybody knows that he's a cigar aficionado, and he loves cigars, and he loves to talk about cigars and the cigar lifestyle. And we kind of hooked up. He came here one day. I tell the story. I was out front by the register, and my son Johnny was there, and I look around and I see this guy. So I said, "Are you Johnny Smokes Uncut?" And he gives me this sheepish smile, Flo. Yeah. I said, well, welcome the Gooses. Welcome the Gooses. And I gave him the tour, and we hit it off. We've been friends ever since. And I respect he has a way to connect with people in the cigar industry that's unique. And through the social media, like I said, he's got a ton of following. So I think today we're going to talk I have to leave because nobody's out front. And with a family-owned business, it's you got to be out front. My son is out with his girlfriend up in the Poconos, and Brian's mother's birthday's today. Happy birthday.
Shout out to Brian's mother. What's Brian's mom's name? Tina, happy birthday, sweetheart.
Happy birthday, Tina.
We wish you a great birthday here from the Undefeated Goat. Shout out to Johnny Jr. along with what's the girlfriend's name?
Not Sweet Melissa.
I hope it's not Sweet Melissa.
Sweet Melissa.
And it's not Stephanie.
It's Michelle Maybell.
It's Michelle Maybell. Something. Yeah, how you?
You know that's a real song.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they took that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought you being a DJ.
All right.
I
apologize, man.
I promised that I would sing "Happy Birthday" to Lena. It was her 50th. Yes. What's the name of her shop up in Allen?
New Tobacco Village up in Whitehall, Pennsylvania, just north of Allentown. Friday was her 50th birthday, which she's probably going to kill me because I'm saying it. But I posted all over, and I said it was funny for a lady that did not want to have a birthday party. She sure had one heck of a time.
Wow.
So
we got to sing her happy birthday, right?
Let's say at the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to Lena. Happy birthday to Lena. Happy birthday to Lena. Happy birthday to you.
Many more.
Yes.
Many more.
Did you say how old? No, don't. You're going to get him in trouble.
Yeah. I get.
She's only 25. She turns 25 today.
Yeah, exactly.
25 years old. Twice.
Yeah. Bingo.
Twice.
Times two.
He's a great owner up there. Let's talk about Rafi today in the Aging Room line.
All right. Rafi. I just want to give a shout out to them, man. Let's talk about the Aging Room line first. So we started smoking these cigars, Johnny, before you got here, man. And I'll let G Money go first to tell you about his history with Aging Room and how he feels about the cigar.
I like Aging Room. I've been smoking them for several years now. The F55 was my favorite when it first came out with it, but then it changed to Quattro, which I'm mad about. I like F55.
Right.
But other than that, yeah, I've been smoking them for a while. I like them. Nice mild blend, good smoke, nice to drink with, nice to hang out and chill with. Good one to get in the car and drive with.
L Boogie, tell him what else you know about the Aging Room, about this cigar.
Well, to be honest, I mean, I smoke them time to time. We sell them in the lounge. Light up cigars.
Shout out to Lighting Up Cigars, baby. Y'all know what it is. Clifton Heights, put your hands up. You already know Larry Love is in the building.
Yep.
Big shout out to Aging Room.
A lot of people like the Cointreau. They live by it. They die by it. And they enjoy the smoke.
How long have you known this guy, man?
I met Johnny last year at the Hideout in Aston, PA.
Okay.
Him and Lena came
What
there.
was you doing in Aston? You travel around to all the different lounges, huh? And check them out.
Rami was there. They had a General Cigars event, and I was there. They showed up, met him, and then Rami was at my lounge hanging out, one Saturday, having a good time. And look who walked in the door, John and Lena.
Man, my man. That's what's
Oh,
up.
it was
Along with Mickey. Mickey walked in the
Mickey
door
came.
too.
Mickey's
Yeah.
coming
right.
today.
Yeah, Mickey walked in the door
Mickey's coming
too.
today. So we're gonna put that together for you, G Money. All right. Johnny, let's go to you, baby. Let's talk about one. How long have you been in the industry? And we're gonna talk about cigars. If you could kind of just give people a recap about you and how long you've been doing this great thing. And we know that you're an aficionado, and you've been doing this thing for a long time. Have a great reputation, and we are excited to have you here on the Undefeated Goods podcast.
I appreciate the invite, and my cigar journey started, believe it or not, after my late father. He had to quit smoking. He had a couple heart attacks, so he went to cigars, and they had these machine-made, where we bowl together. They had these machine-made cigars, and that's where it started. Machine-made cigars, and then through smoking those, a couple of friends are, well, why are you wasting your time with this? What do you mean? Try this. And then the first one was Macanudo High Park.
Oh,
so I was like, all right. And I was like, let's do this. And then it was like a rocket ship. I fell in love with it. And, oh, God, it's just, just keep going and going. And then the group thing started with, I worked part-time at Cigars International.
That's not a bad part-time job.
So,
What type of shenanigans is this?
Yeah, I got a part-time job there. I was hanging out there a lot, and they lost 2 people left, and the manager kept busting my chops. He's like, "You got to commit. You got to commit. We need to hire you." I'm like, I have a job. I don't need. I want to relax.
Right.
So finally, I did it, and it's a great group. But we used to do the they had a Facebook for that store up in Nazareth Pike.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was doing anything with it. Nobody.
Okay.
So I went to the manager. I said, "Hey, listen, how about if I take this over and just run with this?" And they're like, "Yeah, go for it. Do it." So we took it from hardly anybody, no interest in it, to the numbers were through the roof. And then they got me into the Cigar Guild, being help host the Cigar Guild. Then they got me into the virtual Cigar Fest. So it built and was building and building, and finally I was just like, when it's a great job, but when you're in corporate, you sort of got the handcuffs on. You got to watch what you say, got to watch what you do, and unfortunately, like I was always uncut. I'm on, and that's where Johnny Smokes Uncut started. It's like, no, I'm just gonna flow with it,
Right.
and that's why I get it. No pun intended.
Hey.
So a buddy of mine who was doing the film, he says, "Why don't you do your own group?" And the rest is history. Started the group. This May will be 2 years that we have Johnny Smokes Uncut, and we just passed 4,600 members. So we are growing. Not even 2 years, 4,600 members, and it's a great group. It's super interactive, and it's just amazing. You talk about blessed. It's like it's just blessed. And then I got the chance to meet. Speaking of Aging Room, I've on multiple occasions met Rafael Nodal, whether it be in Vegas or at CI or other shops.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy here is like, in my opinion, a cigar god. This guy,
Absolutely.
and this rare collection right here is amazing. I also like the bin number 2, the Pure Cepa. I'll give you a quick story. When I got divorced, I needed a break, so I went out to Vegas. So I go into Monte Cristo Lounge, and I look off to my left. Who's sitting over there? Two of my favorites, Rafael and AJ.
No, they're not sitting together.
Sitting together off on the left.
In Vegas.
So in Vegas at the Monte Cristo Lounge, and I walked in.
After your divorce.
After I was divorced, I had a man crush on the both of them.
So you had to go all the way out to Vegas for that?
No. I was out there just to unwind. God. So
Was that a pause moment?
I guess.
oh God. So I go to the bar because I didn't want to be that guy to roll up on him and be like, "Hey, how's it going, guys?"
But it was going to happen.
Well, actually happened a lot sooner because I sat at the bar, let them do their thing, and I had my drink. And next thing I hear this, Johnny.
They called you.
They called me over. They're like, "Come on over." And AJ doesn't speak a lot of English.
Okay.
So Rafael introduced me to AJ, who I've met before, and he goes, "AJ, this is my friend Johnny." And that like look, AJ goes, "Oh, I know him." I'm like, "Oh," it's like, "Oh my God." It's like the rest of the night for me was heaven, and that's the way
You
Ralph
had your happy ending.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh.
Shout out to the happy ending
Yes.
in Vegas.
So that's a quick story ever, Ralphie. But Ralphie, he's awesome. He really is. So yeah, and like I said, when this one came out, I fell in love with this cigar.
Yeah.
So actually, I went from Aging Room because I got the Monte Cristo Epic also, Monte Cristo Lounge. So I wanted to keep it in the theme things. But
So you double fisted today.
Oh, hell yeah.
Smoke both. I get it. I totally understand. Larry, how long have you known this guy? You said about a year now. And you also carry cigars and stuff from Aging Room inside of your lounge, right?
Yes.
In Clifton Heights.
Also, I'm a member of
No, you're not.
Johnny Smokes Uncut.
No, we gotta be a member.
I'm on the page.
Everybody that's on,
I'm on the
Undefeated
page.
Goats has to be a member. How much does it cost?
Nothing.
Does it cost? It doesn't
Nothing.
cost?
No, you.
Oh
go.
no, we're signed up today. Can Justin be a member too?
Absolutely.
All right. it's on.
Anybody in here?
I'm
can be a
on
member.
the page.
Now let me ask you this: we were talking earlier before you got here about
Sure.
doing a guild. Maybe we should all collab because we'll travel. It doesn't matter how far it is. I mean, as long as it's a great location, great cigars, and great people,
Yep.
I think it's cool. We have about 2 or 3 different lounges that are here in Philadelphia that we would love to start a guild. Maybe go with do it along with you.
Sure.
And we get a chance, opportunity to go to some unbelievable lounges and smoke some unbelievable cigars and meet some unbelievable people.
You don't have to ask me twice.
All right, let's do it.
Don't threaten me with
And
a good time.
hey, don't threaten you with a good time. That's what I'm talking about, Johnny. Let's get it. Let's get it. G,
Yes, sir.
are you enjoying that cigar? Are you smoking there, buddy?
I am. Always do. I like Aging Room, so I've never smoked a bad one.
Love it.
You want more?
Yeah.
Oh, so I really like this cigar. The way like it flows. Notice how the smoke curls off to the end
Stop
of it.
using my name.
It's a trademark.
No, I like Aging Room. These are great.
I'm telling you, I like this. Like I said, if you guys, I don't know if you have the Pure Sepa, like that's a little more on the milder side. But if you go up to the Pure Sepa, oh my God.
Yeah, this Connecticut is really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. So you have other podcasts and shows that you're on. Can we go and touch on those too?
Yeah,
I wanna
absolutely.
get
Yeah.
all your social media, all your podcasts, all your different events. That's why we're here, man. We're one big family. We like to go and support as much as possible. This is a podcast that we have fun, we smoke, we drink, we talk trash, we tell lies. And our whole thing about the Undefeated Goats, Johnny, is the fact that if we say it on this show, we want people to go out and buy it and try it.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing about the Undefeated Goats.
Well, I'll tell you what. With the podcast, I do a show on Thursday. I was just doing it Thursday nights, and we were picking up a lot of steam. And then over the weekend, guys were just sitting around. There was nothing going on.
Right.
So I stole something from back in the day with FDR during the Depression at his fireside chats. So I was just like, why don't we do a Sunday night fireside chat? And at first, it was nice out. I had this fireplace going.
That's your house?
So yeah, it's like a fire pit. So I fired that thing up, sat outside, fired, just got my phone and let's do fireside chat. Went live, and I noticed that as first, the people on here on Thursdays were up here, and it was like Sundays. It was like all of a sudden it's like Sunday nights just blew up, and I was like, well, like what's going on with this? So then I said another thing is like it was Valentine's Day. And I wanted to take Lena out for a dinner, so I had to cancel the show that night. And I got so much crap for that; it was unbelievable. I had people, are you quitting, or what do you? No, I just need a night off. I want to go out on a date.
Right.
So what are you saying? You're done for good on Sundays? No, this is you got to tell because it picked up so much steam. It's awesome. So now it's it's kind of a busy weekend. You got Thursday and Sunday, and I've been going strong, and we've been fortunate. The other thing, it's flexibility for the guests.
Right.
Like, we got Mickey Peg coming in, and like we're doing a show after we're done here. I'm heading back up to Lena's shop, and I'm doing a 7 o'clock podcast from there.
Nice.
So with Mickey
Nice.
Peg, so he wanted to stop here first to see you guys and hang out. And but that's what it is. And then a lot of times guys are like, no, I don't want to do the weekend. Weekend's family time.
Right.
We'll do Thursday. So, and that's how we roll things. And then sometimes we don't have guests at all.
Just Ice, we know it's coming. So please, can you run out and get some All Saints? And let's put that box up here, because when Nicky Pay comes in, we're going to give him a shout out. And we'll probably smoke some of those also. I'm excited about the Guild, man. I think that would be great. We don't care. Where do you live at? Where's home base for you?
Whitehall, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's close.
Okay,
That's
that's
not that
not
far.
Yeah, not far at all.
Larry has a party bus, so we can jump on a party
I
bus.
wish
So
I
when we-
did have a party.
well, we're going to get one.
Right.
I can make a whole lot of money.
Another
You know what I
stream, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it might have Pittsburgh Steelers on the side, but we're going to take a party bus. We're going to go up and, you know what I mean, Whitehall. That's not that far.
No.
How far is Whitehall from here? How far is
45, 50
it?
minutes.
45, 50 minutes.
That's
Nothing but a great time.
That's from here.
From here.
From here.
That's from here.
All right. What about from your house?
It's
Northeast?
about an hour.
About an hour?
Yeah.
Is that too far from you? You don't have to drive.
It don't matter. I could drive.
All right, let's do it.
I'm with it.
Let's do it. I know you with it.
I'm a traveling man.
All right.
You know
Oh,
that.
here we go.
But you know what? I have
Spring is
another.
coming.
Oh yeah, I have another friend coming tonight.
Today?
Yeah, he's going to be here soon. It's Kevin Kythen. I don't know if you guys know Protocol Cigars. Kevin Kythen, Juan Cancel.
Okay, does he have his cigars here?
No, unfortunately not.
Is he going to bring his own cigars?
He usually carries them. He
We're
usually
going to
comes in hot.
smoke them. We're going to everybody who comes on it. Johnny, let me tell you something, baby. The reason why you're here, everybody that's on the show is a goat. We only get goats.
All right.
And as we talk about the goats, greatest of all times, you know that.
I got
I
that,
thought
yeah.
I would throw that out there just in
NBA.
case somebody didn't
Yeah.
understand. But Johnny, what I'm saying to you is the fact that you can only be a goat. If you're a goat, then you're on a. How did you find out about the Undefeated Goats? Have you been watching the show? Has anyone been talking about the show? How did you get a chance?
John.
Okay,
John
and this
did.
is the first time you ever been on it. This is
Yeah.
the first time you ever seen
That's-
it. This
yep.
is the first time you ever heard about it. You
Mhm.
didn't see any live tapings or anything.
Yeah, it was this. This is it. Because John talked about it. I call him Goose. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I call him.
His name
what's
is
his name?
Jiggy.
Jiggy. Okay.
Jiggy.
So
Jiggy.
usually what it was is
Hey Mo,
Jiggy told me about it, and I was just like, hey, why not? Let's do it. Oh,
we're good.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep him right there because we don't know what side he's going to sit on.
So-
probably.
yeah,
Okay.
when he said
It's
about
gonna freak him out.
when Jiggy said about being on the show, I was like, heck yes. I'm
Right.
like, I want in. And what is his all-time favorite cigar? Oh, Jiggy's asking.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Jiggy!
All
Jiggy
right.
wants to know.
All right.
Johnny Smokes Uncut rocks #1. And what is your all-time favorite cigar? And you know what? Let's make this a double question.
All right.
What's your favorite lounge that you ever been to? It doesn't matter worldwide. What's your best lounge to go in? Just you and Lena. Pick a nice cigar, has a great humidor, great atmosphere, and get a smoke with Lena.
I know this. I'm going to probably have a lot of people mad at me about this.
That's okay.
one, but I'll tell you the one where we had probably our best time was, if you're talking straight up cigar lounge, Cigar Republic. That was a fun time.
Now, why Cigar Republic? I'm a member, and he's a member too.
Sometimes what it is, it's like
He's a member too. He's a
I'm
member.
not a member.
I'm a member. I think you remember too.
No.
you're not.
I thought I would ask one more time.
Just to make sure.
Shout out
No,
to Joe and the rest of the family. We know.
No, but
But why
Rom-
Cigar Republic?
because, like I said, for some reason, it was not just because of the lounge. It was because, like the night at your place. It's the people you're with.
Right.
And for that night right there, Lena and myself went out, had a great dinner, and that's why when you said that, it just jumped out and just hit me. Like that night was like special because it was fun. We had a blast. Rami and his wife showed up later. We had Lou Love who manages the place.
Shout out to Louis Love. Louis Love, what up, baby?
Yes. So it was just a great time, and like I said, I've been to a bunch of lounges, and everyone has their special things they could take from them. But it seemed that night, as they say, was the perfect storm. It just
Right.
everything hit just right, and that's why when you said that, that was the first thing that popped into
Okay.
my mind. Yeah, but my favorite cigar of all time, not to sound too pretentious, I just love this cigar, and I wish it was a little cheaper, is the Davidoff Late Hour.
Wow,
At
that's
that-
an expensive cigar.
Yeah, it's a little pricey, but I'll tell you what, it's an excellent stick. And I'm not a Davidoff fanboy in any way, shape, or form. I just love that cigar. You know, their Millennium's good, their core line's good, but that Late Hour, I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Go ahead, Gary. He's typing stuff up, man. You got a question for Johnny?
No, I was just sharing out this so everybody can gain some knowledge.
Yeah.
So you said you worked with Aging Room for a while, right? As far as they sponsored you.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of it. What other kind of qualities? So what made you actually enjoy working with them, and what created that partnership between? the
Well,
two of
it's
you?
because Raphael is let me start from the guy who's sort of like, even though I met Raphael before him, Tim Person,
Mhm.
he was, I want to say, the bond between me and Raphael with the sponsorship and a lot of stuff. Tim really reached out and said, "Hey, we want to do this." I mean, the first time I reached out to Raphael, it wasn't with Tim, and Raphael was the kind-hearted guy he is. He's like, "Johnny, I'm in." Didn't
Just like that.
just like
Yeah.
that, without even asking, "What do I need to do? What do I need to give?" And then Tim sort of like took the bull by the horns on because May, Altadis, Raphael, they're going to sponsor. It's going to be our fourth time in just under 2 years, because it's like they keep the best part is when they keep, John, we want to do another month. What are you going to say? No.
Right.
Like, yeah, we'll take another month. We've had Rami with General. We've had Macanudo. We had Macanudo, and we didn't get Sean Williams from Cohiba yet. Oh, CAO, Ricky Rodriguez. So we've been fortunate enough to have some heavy hitters come in and be sponsors this month. Now, of course, when he gets here, Mickey Peg. And like I said, May is the one thing I want to talk about May.
Mhm.
So I'm going to throw this out there. I don't know if you guys know, it's on back order right now. I got my own cigar line through.
No, don't tell me that. Don't tell
What's
us
the
that.
name of it?
Don't tell us that.
J Train.
Shout out to J Train coming to a studio, coming to a store near you.
Yes.
We can't wait. Can we be one of the first people
Well,
on the podcast to talk about J Train?
The J Train's out. It's been out for a year.
I
got
honey iced tea.
we got it. It's out, but it's already it's on back order. It's sold out. 200 bundles in 8 hours.
Mm.
200,
good.
and that was the initial release back in.
Damn.
And then we came out with another 100 sold out in 2-3 weeks.
Nice.
Gone. And now the big surprise is,
That you brought
Because-
some with you.
no, that's not the big surprise I have.
Yeah.
They're but May 7th. Is that the penalty box?
Yeah, man.
Because you didn't bring that with
All
you.
right.
How you have all
Actually-
these bundles and you ain't
no,
grabbed just one
Actually,
or two
no.
from the
Look,
top?
I don't have any.
One or two from the top, man.
I got 2.
You're supposed to grab one or two from each. You know what I mean?
At least
They're
for me and
yours.
G-Money,
All
you had to
right.
bring one for
All
Larry.
right.
He
You
had
gotta
to
have your
smoke it.
own.
All right. The big surprise is, though, May 7th at Wooden Match in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It's not even out yet. The F Train will be released.
What's the
Nice.
F train mean? That's the flow train. We definitely going to be there. Larry, we're going to go to that jump. May 7th?
May
May
7th,
7th.
At,
What day is that on?
Saturday.
That's your birthday? That's Just Ice's
Happy
birthday. He's
birthday.
turning 20. We're all going to get on the, you know what I mean, on one of your party buses along with Pittsburgh Shillers on the side. We're going to come up and we're going to have F trains with you.
Yeah, it's looking
trains.
forward to it. I think we got
Now, what's the F come from? An F train?
you can't say it on live.
Yes, you can. This is our podcast.
Can you cuss on here?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
It's the F to make it nice. It comes from on my podcast because it's uncut. I drop F bombs like
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, like lawn darts. It's like, it's like
Is it hard for you not to cuss on this one?
well, yeah. Listen, I don't.
Okay,
It's stranger in a strange land. You know what I mean?
All right, okay.
So it's like on there that I even have my producer Candy. She's like, hey, You know, you might not be able to curse in this thing. She goes, can you go a night without cursing? Like, I was like, oh man, it's like asking me not to have a cigar and a drink. I was like, damn. So it was, you know, that's when somebody said, came up with this. I said, I'm going to do the F train, meaning the F word.
I like that.
Let's just do it. So that's going to be released. That's going to be like my first cigar was Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and Nicaraguan Honduran filler. And then the F train is going to be Habano Rosado wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and filler.
Okay.
So, you know, where they're not blow your head off strong, you know, if you don't like a somewhat medium full,
yeah.
that's where it's at. That's my wheelhouse.
That's the F train, or that's both of them?
Both.
Okay.
Both are in that strength right in there.
Gotcha.
And they're both out of the Espinosa factory, Lizona,
Okay.
with Eric Espinosa through Protocol Cigars, because I don't have a license or anything like that.
Right,
So
right.
I did the collab, but they basically gave me the carte blanche to do all the blending.
Okay.
That's crazy. So
So-
you do your own blending.
Yeah, well, what it is, we go Hector, their master blender.
What's Hector's last name?
Alfonso.
Hector Alfonso.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother.
Yes.
Shout out to you.
Hector comes up with the ideas. He'll sit down.
Mickey
Johnny, what are you
out there.
looking for?
Right.
And I tell him what I'm looking for. Sends me some blends. Try this. And then we hit it out of the park. I like I said, the first one was, you know, we're blessed. It went quick, and we're hoping that the second one goes just as fast. You know what I mean?
So, John, let me ask you a question. So, whenever he sends you out your blends, so how was that? How is it? It's already rolled in a cigar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then
Yeah.
they're giving you different types of. I'm just trying to help everybody.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because it's one of those things right now where I can't go, you know, like AJ goes to the factory, Rafael goes to the factory.
Right.
I can't do that. So I basically say, Hector, this is my wheelhouse. This is what I'm looking for. And, you know, Hector's, they call him Mr. Warmth because he doesn't like anybody.
Gotcha.
Like literally, but I don't know why the hell he likes
Sounds
me.
like flow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds
there you
sounds
go.
like Larry. Larry don't like nobody
Yeah,
either.
so
but-
he actually he got Taste of It.
Yeah, Taste of Italy. Shout out to Taste of Italy. So every single show we're sponsored by Taste of Italy. They're really called Luciano's. Luciano's is right down the street. Shout out to Frank and his whole family. Today, I don't know whether you tried it over there. We got 3 pies over there along with the Stromboli. So if you're hungry, either now or after the show,
After show, definitely.
shout out to Luciano. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for the owners of All Saint Cigars, my man, Pots and Pans, Mickey Peg. Man, oh man, we get the pleasure of seeing you again. It hasn't even been 2 weeks, good brother. It's always a pleasure to have you in the building.
Sponsor.
Good gosh.
It's been a whirlwind this last week since I saw you guys.
Hey man, we had a great time. We're sitting here with Johnny, man, Smokes Uncut, having a great time. Hey, you got a lighter over there? Because we already poured your cigars, as you can see. They're out.
That's awesome.
And and I want to say this before you get started. That hat's fire. I hope you got a couple more.
I already got that's. I knew I was gonna.
All right, I'm just saying. How did he know and you didn't know?
No, I got it's funny. I have his other hat, the white one with the blue, which is nice.
That was a prototype. Yeah.
Yeah, but this one here, it's funny. The last time I saw him, he had 2 hats, and he gave it to 2 different people. It's like, you.
It was the
Oh,
last
we didn't
two
give it to
hats.
you.
No.
All right, I understand.
No, I got some beer coming
No.
for you guys.
No,
I
it was one of those things. He gave them to shop owners who carry his cigars. So that
Real
Yeah.
quick, before you get started, what you need, brother? You got any cutters? You got any lighters? We got booze here. You got water. What do you want? We got 28
Starting
black.
all over.
I just want to make sure that you're straight.
Hey, it doesn't stop.
Your
right?
family. I know that. Hey, you know how we get
Yeah,
there. What do you need?
I'll get into it here in a second. I'll get a cup of ice and get some stuff. But the interesting thing is, I don't know if I talked about. Oh, love that class. So I left you guys
Right.
last Sunday.
Okay.
I went out to
Throw some water in there.
went to St. Louis in Kansas City, and
Did you get some barbecue?
I did one day.
Okay.
So I ate at Bogart's.
Shout out to Bogarts.
in St. Louis. Did a bunch of events, and then got home Friday. And Mike picked me up from the airport. I had a 5:30 flight out. Picked me up from the airport. We go on sales calls. Had an event at Black Horse that night. I got a lighter.
Okay.
And
You
then,
got cutter?
No, I don't cut. These are from
Okay.
cup.
All right.
And then went on sales calls on Saturday. Then got up this morning and I was just down the shore. My daughter, who's a freshman, she's on the varsity 8 for Catholic University. So I went down and watched her race this morning.
Shout out to our niece.
And then I was going to go someplace else, and then John said, I'm going over there. I said, because we're doing a show later. I said, I'm going over there. And my wife's like, if you're home, are you really home? And then Tuesday I take off. I'm going to be in Michigan and Ohio. We're having an event Thursday night at Tinderbox Dublin, in Dublin, Ohio.
I might meet you out there. I got to go out to Ohio to do some business.
Oh, well, text me when you're out there.
Okay, I will.
And then I get home Saturday, go watch, because Tierney's up here rowing again. Watch her row on Saturday, and then Sunday, and then we're taking off on Monday for Florida, from Monday to Monday through Easter. And I'm going to do some work when I'm down there, and I get home for a day. Then I'm in Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas.
Rocking
And then I don't even know what my calendar is after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for All State Cigars, man. All Saints, baby. Live in the building. This is how we do each and every Sunday night. We got my man Johnny and we got Mickey. So we got people just stopping by for the Undefeated Goats, man. We are blowing up. Go ahead, John. That's Jiggy.
Man, Jiggy's going.
Jiggy's going to town. What did Jiggy ask? Go ahead. Look, Jiggy.
He said that Kevin from Protocol's here too.
Oh, we have to send him, Brad.
Yeah,
now, does he have his own cigar too?
I don't know if he has them on him. I don't.
I bet you he probably brought some with him.
He
I
probably
think
did.
I
The
saw
only
him going
person.
in the women's bathroom when I was taking a pee.
Oh, that's.
Oh.
You never know.
And it begins.
I love Kite.
Yeah, we gonna get it started. He's gonna sit right over here. Justin, you're gonna check him out, man. Make sure to see if he has cigars. Because if he has cigars, we're definitely gonna light that one up. If you can, Mickey, can you pass one of your All Saints? We would love to go and smoke one of those along with Talk
I'm
Trash
sorry,
and Tell Lies. That's okay. Take your time. Yeah, take your time. We will pass them around. We absolutely love your cigars. We've been smoking them
Thank
since
you.
the last time that you've been here.
I need that 60.
How many?
I need that 60.
You want the 60?
Yeah. I didn't.
The 60 is unbelievable. You want to take a 62?
Yeah, we only had a couple
Grab
of them
two.
last week, right?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna smoke the 60s, the big boys. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem.
So real quick, we'll go back to cigars, man. We're gonna wait for him to come in, man. Let's talk a little basketball hoops. Now, are you into hoops or any sports? I know our niece is. Shout out to her. Tell her to relax on the referees. I can't wait for she starts to get the double doubles and the triple doubles. Because Uncle Flo and the Undefeated Goats, it'll be about 5 or 6 black guys yelling and screaming her name, talking about go, 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 go. She's like, who the hell? Oh, they're the Undefeated Goats. Those are your uncles. Don't worry about them. They're here to support you. And I'm a referee, so I'll make sure I pull the referees aside and say, hey, take it easy on number. What's her number?
52, my own
Hey,
football number.
Okay, I'll say, take it easy on 52. That's my niece, man. Give her a couple calls. You know what I mean? So how do y'all think that this is all going to end? I'm a Kansas fan. Shout out to Villanova. I got my B's up. I was rooting for Villanova, but the season's over. Everything's over for Coach K. He's no longer coaching anymore. He had some great years at Duke, man. They used to trash a lot of guys, so you can't feel sorry for him losing just a couple games towards the end of his season. I mean, he's probably the all-time best coach ever that's ever done it as far as college basketball. Can I have one of those, please?
Longevity.
I appreciate that, man.
That's like the Celtics. That's why I don't mess with it.
You don't like Duke? Okay.
How do you know if somebody went to
I'm a
do?
Carolina fan.
Go
How do you know
ahead.
if somebody went to do?
Go ahead, Mickey. Go ahead.
They'll tell you.
Exactly.
How you doing?
Exactly. It's like the cats that go to
My
Morehouse.
cousin-in-law's gonna slap me.
Let me know when you're ready, Justin, so I can go and do this.
That's almost like, brother telling you, "Oh, I went to Morehouse,"
Yeah.
and I don't know otherwise.
I hope
Yeah.
his sister didn't tell you that. Or a dude telling you he went to Spelman.
Right.
Big shout out to 28 Black, baby. 28 Black. 28 Black gives you over 28 hours of energy. It's the energy drink for champions. 28 Black has no taurine in it. It has no crash, and it doesn't give you the jitters. Also, she'll love it too. Coming to a store near you, make sure you check out the new energy drink for champions. It's called 28 Black. You can go to 28blackusa.com and check it out right now, or you can come to Goose's Lounge and get your 28 Black. Coming to a store near you, right here, 28 Black, baby. Here we go.
You got to try one of those before you go.
Unbelievable.
Oh, absolutely.
Unbelievable.
I need to pick me up. Believe me.
So that's
You're crazy.
Who you guys got in the championship? Let's go around one more time. I already know he's a. So we got North Carolina versus Kansas. Who you got?
I mean, I'm gonna say Kansas.
Are you gonna take Kansas? I'm a Kansas fan. Johnny, who you got?
I think Kansas will pull
Kansas
it out.
gonna take
Yeah,
it?
I
Who
think
you
so.
got, LeBron?
Tar Heels, man.
You got the Tar Heels. Mickey.
I gotta take Kansas. I
Gonna take Kansas
thought
too?
Kansas City with Kansas City, Missouri, but
Roll
a lot
it.
of those guys from Kansas. Matter of fact, it's interesting because one of my buddies at Kurt Diebel at Diebel's, I saw him. I took Kansas to this pool. The last time I saw him, because I was out of the business, I
Right.
took Kansas on that, what it was, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah,
I
and
took
they-
them all the way.
Right. And
Because
they,
I took them, I got all the points in one.
absolutely.
So, I want a little, so that's I'm rooting for Kansas.
I'm excited, man. That game's going to be a huge game. I just thought that with North Carolina and Duke, they beat the shit out of one another, and they might not just have enough when it comes to that championship game. I knew that was go down. You can ask a Duke fan, would you rather beat North Carolina or win the national championship? Which one would you rather do? They'd be like, we'd rather beat Duke. So
That's called
we'll see.
Tobacco Road down there.
Yeah. They are really. I mean, that is probably the best basketball matchup in college history, year after year.
They said it's one of the best rivalries in all sports.
Of
right?
all sports.
Oh, yeah.
Of all sports.
It's
Only
crazy.
5 miles away, each
Yeah.
university. And they absolutely hate one another.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, who's the fans that when the opposing team comes out, they all hold up the newspaper?
A lot of people do that. I know Kansas definitely does that at the home games. But I know that Duke does it. Duke does it all the time at all their home games. But we're excited about, man, this F train, man, and this J train. We can't wait. We will be up in Whitehall.
Yes.
We're going to see if we can kidnap Mickey so he can come with us. So, Mickey, just to put you up to speed with everything that we're doing, he got 2 great cigar lines coming up. One has been out already. The F train, he doesn't even want us to try it or yet. But it's coming out in 2 months. Well, a month and a half now, right? About a month and a half?
Yeah.
About a month and a half.
Under a month.
And we're going to start a guild. So we're going to have 2 or 3 cigar lounges along with here, lighted up cigars, and we're going to get all the people, try to reach out to them to get to go to different other places to have try awesome cigars like All Saints.
Yep.
And so you get a chance to smoke and try some unbelievable
great.
cigars, be around some unbelievable people, and hopefully drink some unbelievable booze.
That's what original herb. Like a lot of people don't understand that original herbs were that because we didn't have social media.
Right.
So we would get like the alpha or the guy that kind of led the show that always kind of put the parties together. Say,
Yeah, like G. He's a
yeah,
he's
and
an
they'd go
alpha.
around and they would just bulldoze these stores and buy.
That's great.
And then they
Yeah.
did. The owner of the company or sales rep for that company would give them like some stuff for going around.
Yeah.
And it was fun because you got to see a lot of shops.
That's always the best way.
Yeah.
The
I
shop-
don't hear people doing that much anymore, so that's cool.
Well,
Awesome you guys
COVID killed a lot of stuff, though.
Yeah.
People quit doing
Yeah,
everything.
D cigars. He's
Except
on
eating.
my page. UNC baby beat Duke. That's what he's saying right now.
They beat Duke already. See, I told you.
Yeah,
he don't care about the
don't-
national
yeah, he
championship.
don't give nothing
That's what
about
I'm
it.
trying to tell you. He just cares that they beat Duke. He don't care about Kansas. Kansas is going to jump on that ashtray tomorrow. Whatever. Uh-oh. Ladies and
It ain't
gentlemen,
happening.
boys and girls, put your hands together. Hey, how you doing? How's everything?
That's Kevin Kyton.
Hey, Kev. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kev. Kev, come on up here and have a seat. Kev. Mickey, I'm going to give you the chance and opportunity to introduce Kev and what he does and just kind of.
Well, I think John.
Oh, John. All right, John. Go ahead, John. Go ahead, Johnny.
Well, that's Kevin Kyton, along with Juan Cancel. They're the owners of Protocol Cigars. I met Kevin a few years ago, and he's actually admin in Johnny Smokes Uncut. He was one of the first guys, and if not, I think the first guy that I went to and said, "Will you be a part of Johnny Smokes?" Because when you get to know Kevin more, Kevin is a professional. He's smart. He's like very methodic. Which
What did I walk into?
Hey, party, baby.
And actually, I don't know. There's some people that know this. Me and him actually got married in Vegas.
Hey, everybody, what are you talking about? Wait till Lena finds out. This is really going to be a good time. She was there too? That was your best woman?
John went to Spelman.
Yeah,
Shout out to Spelman University.
When I walked in, there's a guy Jiggy out there.
Yeah, that's
You
Jiggy.
guys are awesome.
Yeah,
He said you
Jiggy.
guys
He
are
just
awesome.
changed his name.
oh God.
Yeah, I can't wait for his wife to find out. It's going to be really, really
but
fun.
Kevin's a great guy. Protocol Cigars, and actually that's how the J Train and the F train. It's a lot of people who are busting my chops. Like, when are you gonna come out with a cigar? When are you come? And I'm like, listen, I just started the group. Let me crawl before I run.
Right.
And then finally, I went up to Kevin one day, and I was like, we were meeting him, had a few drinks. I'm like, what do we do to get a cigar right now?
That's how I made the bad decision.
Yeah. Yes.
I definitely understand.
Oh God, you gotta love him. And
Kev, welcome to the show, man. Please, let's talk about your cigars, man. Let's
Yeah,
talk about it.
so
Let's talk
we
about
got
it. Go ahead.
Protocol Cigars. We're talking to Goose to maybe bring them in here. I gave him some samples.
Oh no, it's a wrap. It's done.
Oh.
So what Goose does? Oh, yeah. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, Mickey. Sorry, Mickey.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Lighted up cigars in Clifton Heights, Delaware County.
Oh, awesome, dude. Let's have a
Hey,
conversation.
you know
All right.
what?
Been
Hey,
there,
Flo,
been there about 4 years.
Yes, I told you.
Flo Larry, I bet you he has a couple cigars with him.
I do.
Here
Hey!
we go.
So we could probably try his, but some people we can't.
That was a dig on John.
We like to thank Johnny Uncut for coming out. We'll see you next week. I'm only joking.
Hold on. Let me make some space for you.
I'm only joking.
Yeah, Johnny, you get an umbrella and a pastrami sandwich.
Security! Check, please. Check.
Jiggy, get him out of here.
I apologize. It's all Mickey's fault. Go ahead, Kev. Finish up. I apologize.
Juan and I have been in business going on 7 years in May. We're made out of the Espinosa factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. We also have a partnership with AJ Fernandez. So we make two of our
AJ, who's that? I never heard of
never
him.
heard of the guy, right?
No, never.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Small guy in the business,
Woo,
right?
goodness.
So we have a full core line of cigars. Everything's law enforcement themed. Juan was at 9/11 NYPD, retired from the Port Authority.
Say that again. Back up. Say it again.
All law enforcement themed.
Okay.
So everything we do is.
Are you a ex?
I'm not. I'm the internet cop. I do internet security by day.
Okay. That makes sense now. Go ahead.
You got a cigar then?
We did an homage to my day job called the Cyber Crimes Unit.
Okay.
So it went with my day job, but
Delicious.
also tied.
Really?
Delicious.
You giving them props?
Oh yeah. I
Yo,
love this stuff. I love
Yo, this is the second week in a row. You didn't have to wear them sexy damn glasses again. That's how you gonna do?
I get these things off of Amazon.
That's all right. They still nice, brother. They Gucci's. Go ahead, Kev. I apologize,
And
man.
outside of the core line, we do a higher end line called the Lawman series. So we want to give homage to the men and women in law enforcement in history. So the first one was Sir Robert Peel, British Prime Minister. He created Peel's principles that modern day law enforcement is built on to this day. We did an Elliot Ness. Why does Al Capone have a cigar? Al Capone was a killer, a murderer, a gangster. Elliot Ness was credited most famous law enforcement officer in the world for catching Al Capone. So we did that as a response. We just came out last year with the Bass Reeves, first black law enforcement officer, U.S. Marshal. He is also the inspiration for the Lone Ranger. So there was a Netflix series that came out right when we were launching the cigars. That was pretty cool. And then we've got something else in the work for PCA this year. So we're not talking about those yet, but
We won't tell nobody. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Keep going.
You're a friend.
Yeah, you with family now.
Yeah.
One, my name is Kevin. Your name is Kevin. You're bald headed and you got a beard, man. So you're definitely a brother of mine. Yeah. I love it.
Yo, he needs to come on more.
He didn't know what he was getting into.
No, it's a great time. Yeah, man.
Oh,
No.
When they said you were going
No.
to let you sit in, I was just like, should I message him? Like,
Yeah.
nah.
Our
Out
podcast.
there dicking around. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's a couple things, man. You got to be a goat. You got to be a greatest of all time. So
Here's
it's just
our
our.
producer.
There it is.
Darcy.
Hey, what up, Candy?
Yes.
Candace, how you doing?
South Carolina born.
South
Candy.
Kakalaki in the
Yeah.
building. This
Don't
is
steal
I
it,
love
don't steal
Johnny
it.
Smokes Uncut.
Oh, if you would hear her talk, you would know she's from the South.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, that's your base Southern Belle. That's that right there.
She always tells everybody she's from South Bronx, though.
Oh yeah.
You probably know that, from listen to her talk that's not true, huh? Yeah.
Oh, look at that protocol pool party. We'll talk about that too.
All right.
Yeah,
So you got more stuff that you holding back other than your cigars?
I ain't
This is
holding
some-
nothing
You
back.
know what, Gary?
I'm an
Treat
open
him like
door.
Nord,
Slide him out.
Man, he keeps slipping, man.
I'm bringing the meat to the sandwich. Come on, now. What are you talking
man,
about?
It's all a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
time,
yeah.
man. This is a chance and opportunity for us to get all of our products up, man. We're nothing but brothers. We share, and we have one common goal, and that's to push this damn stick. We love sticks, man. So shout out to all your different brands. Shout out to all the different companies, man, and the blenders, man. We are excited. Mickey, let's go to you first, man. Let's talk about your new lines coming up. You know what I mean? Again, I know that we talked last week, but we got some new viewers and stuff on there. What you got coming up, baby? And if there's anything, whether you are a cigar smoker, Mickey,
Yeah.
or you own a cigar lounge, why should they have your product, and what product should they have in their lounges right now, or smoking in their garage or
I'm gonna
their
tell you
porch?
everything. So,
Go ahead, go
but,
ahead, go
We
ahead.
basically have 4 lines, and
Okay.
you know, in retrospect, we look back and you know, sometimes me and Kai have had some good conversations about business. What should we have done here? What should we do there? You know, during the day, it's like we're all capturing shelf space, but sometimes we kind of reflect on business. Usually talk FTA and stuff like that, or tell stories about each other. But we have the Habano, which is the newest one. And you know, so first we had the dedication, and then the St. Francis came out, and then the Colorado came out. We probably should have held off the Habano until the show. I'm actually even telling some of the retailers, bring in those first 3 lines and let's talk about it so it has a little bit of freshness, you know, especially if you're going to embrace this. But that's it. I got a couple new Patolas that are coming out in sizes of those existing. And in 2023, I think you're going to see we got some special projects that we're working on that should be fun. But I don't want to have anything delineate from our core lines, because it's enough to get on the shelves. So we're talking about people that don't know the business inside. They know cigars and they follow social media. They think I'm everywhere, and I'm not. There's places I haven't even had a conversation about dedication or dedication or St. Francis. So
Okay.
that's it, and that's so you see a little bit more things in 2023. But thank you for the opportunity to talk about that.
Always, man. I know that we love all your lines of cigars, but it's me, Larry, and Gary. I don't know about the other 2. They couldn't make it, but they'll be here again next week. We're stuck on the 60s, man. We absolutely love this St. Francis. This cigar
St. Francis, amazing.
is absolutely
And you know what,
amazing.
Mickey? Just to give you a heads up, you know the gentleman you sent the cigars to. He's
California.
actually on right
Don't
now.
tell what state, because I illegally shipped it.
Hey, that's
The guy from around the corner.
Yeah. He's on a different planet. If you knew this guy, he's awesome. Brian Lewis, we call him West Coast Brian Lewis, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
He was on here, and he actually said, "Love the St. Francis."
Thank
And that's in that size. So he said, "Thank you, Mickey Peg."
Yeah.
So
Hey,
I
Mick,
got
look on here. See, they hitting you up, baby.
Yeah, that's Allison. Yeah, Allison.
See,
I love Allison.
She's
had
awesome.
Time to spend with her and her husband down in Florida. So.
all right, Johnny. Johnny, same question for you, man. Let's talk about your lines again. Let's go and rewind just for all the newcomers that came on and kind of explain to them exactly the same question that I had asked Mickey.
Well, like I said, because of Kevin, I got to launch the J Train, which was, in everybody's opinion, a huge success. And I was like, there's a blessed.
All right, and break it down with the J Train, about the tobacco on the roll.
The J Train was a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan Honduran filler. So, and it's just a little spicy meatball on this side. So then what we did for the F Train, which is not out yet, it will be out May 7th at the Wooden Match in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. That is a Habano Rosado wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and filler. So we're hoping we hit it out of the park. And while we have him here, I also want to thank Mickey Peg for being the sponsor for JSU for this month. So guys, make sure if you're in a group, which you guys are gonna get in, you smoke that All Saints cigar, you light this puppy up right here, you smoke it, you hashtag it, hashtag JSUASC, All Saints Cigars. Look at, she got it right there.
Right there.
And then you are automatically in for the raffle. You know what it costs you?
How much? Nothing. Everybody put your hands together right now for Mickey Peg, yo.
Can we do a podcast from my house so my daughters and wife see how much I'm appreciated?
Yeah, we can do
Brian Lewis does his own ranking, and the J Train made, and out of all the cigars in the world, he said that J Train's a number 23 cigar of the year.
That is
That
awesome.
meant a lot to me.
already.
That meant a lot.
Yeah, that's
How
what
does all his stuff? How do you? Let me ask you a question, and I'm going to ask a question before I sick El Boogie on you. How does your stuff all sell so fast? The bundles, the cigars, going down to 23 that fast?
Well,
F Train's not even out yet, but people, I'm sure it's probably already sold. It's sold out.
I'll tell you what.
How do we do this?
And
can the Undefeated Goats and my team, because my team is your team, along with Kevin's team, twin, and Mickey, how can we all be on the same team? Because we're in this to have fun, meet great people, but we want to build up the connections. Whereas when we go to different lounges and we go back to the hood and to the city and different cities, we want to be like, yo, what the hell? Nah, put that bullshit down.
Well, like I said, it's for me personally, and I don't want to get it the wrong way. Johnny Smokes Uncut for me is a full-time job. It's not. It's here.
Who has a
Punch.
Yeah, JSU is
Man,
a
don't
full-time
ask for a
job, but
punch,
I
though.
love it. I
You
love
can't
it.
ask for punches around these aficionados, man.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what did we just see?
Yeah, I just see.
What the hell?
Why you smack Johnny?
Yeah, what the hell did I do?
He's getting
He
silly
said,
with Willie.
he said something about my baldness.
I understand.
He said something about my baldness. I had to check him.
Who's balding?
That was a Willie slap.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. What are you talking about?
Will Smith slap. He go big. He go big on me.
My bad.
There you go, brother. All right.
We have fun here.
So,
A lot of
Didn't he
fun.
play the greatest boxer of all, an athlete of all
Yes, he
time.
did. Yes, he did. I don't know why he did
Could
that.
hit somebody. Hit him like the movies.
Somebody needs to kick Will's ass. That's what they
oh
need to
God.
do. I would have beat the Burks off of Will Smith. He would have smacked. If he would have even come on that stage.
Oh yeah.
You know, when I'm DJing, man, I dare somebody come up on the stage, Gary. You know that. Get a break.
Yeah, he
Get
didn't
a
even
break
recognize
down.
me last night.
Yes, I did, man. You had your hand hanging out. I'm sitting there DJing in front of a couple hundred people, and I just see this black hand, and I couldn't see it. He was like, yo. I said, all right. I shook his hand. That's my brother from another mother, but I just seen his black hand just sitting up. I shook it. Did I shake it?
Eventually.
I didn't see you.
After I lost 80% of the hearing.
It was
in my
dark
one
in there.
ear.
I didn't see it. Was my speakers that
That shit
loud?
was loud, man.
Hey, I had to bring out the loud system.
You
Man,
gotta
people,
understand, old people have problems.
I didn't know that you
how
was
old
going
are
to be that old.
56.
56.
55.
Last night I
brother.
DJ'd.
56
Shout
in
out to
June.
Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. Shout out to Norristown Alumni #1, and then Chester Alumni and AAA and all the other Philly alumni and all the other alumni. But the fact that since COVID, Johnny and Mickey and Kevin, people haven't been out in about 2 years. So last night our fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, had an event. It was a NOR. So it was an all black, no pun intended. You had to wear all black in order to get in. Yes.
There were other people.
Yes,
I got you.
We love
Are you
everybody.
calling Southern?
Yeah. The other.
Yeah.
The other.
Yeah.
Who was it? Eddie Murphy?
The other.
Yeah.
Other.
You turn red in the sun, you turn purple in the heat, you call us color?
God.
That's funny.
Oh God.
That's funny.
I got what you're talking about.
So people haven't been out about 2 years, man. And last night I took Just Ice with me, and shout out to his lady. We had a ball, man. We rocked out, we partied out all night long, and had a great time. So we're coming in this morning a little hungover, had a great time. You know what I mean? But that's what we like to do. We like to entertain and make sure that people have fun, but we make sure that we got our asses up for this podcast.
That's
I
what it's
wasn't
all
invited.
about. That's what
You were invited. Don't sit here and lie. You were invited. And you're lucky your wife ain't get back here yet
I wasn't
because you
invited.
were invited. You just didn't want to come by yourself.
What's
I
up
had
with
to work.
that?
Were you invited? Did I invite you?
I don't remember.
Yes, you do. You remember. You remember. I did invite you. Everyone's invited. I invited Jiggy. Jiggy couldn't come.
See what Brian Lewis asked. Are all
B.
six
Lou, what up?
cigars made by Rocky Patel, blended by Mickey Pegg?
So they're made in this boutique factory called Tabacusa. That's where a lot of his new, smaller run stuff's coming from. He has a ton of production in Honduras and some other factories. But yes, and I do the blending with Amica Perez and Herbert Castro as well, sometimes.
All
I
right.
try to get off kelter, especially when it comes to combustion. I like, why can't we put these together? They taste great for, like, we can roll them at the end of the day with no combustion. But yes,
Right.
sorry for the long
There's
answer.
one of our moderators, Tim McCabe. Box set of all the JSU release will be in the shape of a train. Just saying.
That's a good idea.
They love you, man.
Trademark
well,
it now.
it's funny when you ask that. It's like there's a lot of groups out there that what they do is they throw a group out there and they expect it to grow with doing nothing.
Are you bald headed?
Nothing.
Take
I'm
the
bald.
hat
I'm
off.
bald as hell.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just want to make
Sexy
sure.
bald.
All
Come
right.
on, man.
Okay.
So,
Shout out to
but the
Lena.
one thing I want to do is every morning when I wake up and guys are posting their cigars in the group and guys are talking about cigars, at the very least, they will get a thumbs up. They will get a like. I try to do it every morning, like faithfully. And like the same thing, I try to go live every morning. As like, who called me Johnny? Oh, Jeff Brown called me Johnny Katz because you're live 9 times a day. I'm like, all right. So, but that's what you got to do is if you don't interact with your group won't interact with you. So
Look at him messing with your mic, man. Tell him to
Oh,
leave
that's
it. Tell him don't touch your stuff, bro.
maybe he's just getting news from the back.
No, it's just, every time you tap the table, the mic's
Oh,
picking it up.
all right.
Justin's giving you the
Justin's
dirty
freaking
eye.
out,
All right,
really.
He gave you the dirty eye.
I
over
felt
there,
his,
man.
I felt his
Shout
eyes
out to
on
the
my neck.
producer. I apologize. He's also the photographer. So we had a photographer, we got a videographer, and we got a producer here on the show. And you guys are always welcome. Each and every Sunday, we do a show at either 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Kev, we better see your ass here again. This
I'll
is Mickey's
definitely
second
be back.
time. Any Sunday, you guys come. We'll have food here. We always got something to drink. And at the
I gotta
worst
break
case,
out once. Talk
Where
to
you
everyone.
going?
Just stay right
Where
here.
you going?
Stay right here. No.
security.
He's
You
gonna
will
go.
like it.
He's
You
gonna
will
go
like
get a G. He's gonna go get a train.
Okay.
I don't know which one though.
It's- I hope it's not the F train.
Oh, that's not out yet.
All right. Okay. All right. So each and every Sunday we are live right here at the Undefeated Ghost Man. Shout out to all the cigar lounges. We always have a blast here. What you got, Johnny?
Unfortunately, I only have 2. I apologize because
All right,
they're
I'm gonna
not
give them
out
to
there.
these two.
There you
Okay.
go.
What is this?
Oh,
J
J
train.
train.
J train.
Oh shoot.
Okay, cool.
It's about to be on.
Man, so take back all the dirty
now when you
bad
get
Yeah,
into
are
shit.
you done now?
So I will take back
J-train.
everything negative that I said about Johnny for not bringing in the cigars with him.
I'm
But
gonna
I
say-
think he felt pressured, so he walked over to his bag to get one. I think we pushed him to do that shit. I think the Will smack was a good thing. Yo, you came on here. You gonna catch it, man?
That's all right.
Kev, what is your favorite cigar, sir?
Favorite cigar. Jeez.
Your favorite.
Mm.
Even before you started doing your own stuff, what's your favorite go-to behind the scenes?
Padron 1980.
Wow.
Or the 80th anniversary natural. I like the size. I like the blend. I'm not a full-bodied smoker, even though I make full-bodied cigars. I make everything in between too. But I don't know. To me, I just like more of a medium plus cigar. I like the finesse of it. If you get something too full, I don't know, it kind of ruins my palate for the rest of the day. So if I stick to that medium plus range, that's where I'm happy.
Mickey, same question. It can't be all saints.
Well, I was always a Padron fan, so
Wow.
So very much just from the time I met Jorge years ago when I was at Georgetown Tobacco. But yeah, Patron House. I do like that one also. I mean, I spent a lot of time there, but I just really haven't been smoking a lot of Dominicans lately. Just so busy with what we're doing down in the factory. But yeah, I'm a Padron fan as well. So
Wow. Johnny Smokes.
I told you, man.
Say it again.
Davidoff late hour.
What about yours, G Money?
I like the Monte Cristo #2, and
No, you don't.
and
there you go.
and the J train.
Yeah, there you go.
Larry Love.
I lean towards Charter Oak Broadleaf.
Oh wow,
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Way to go. Yeah, okay.
man, that's from left field. That's a great stick too.
That's what I have in my humidors at home.
And it's a great price.
Yes.
Yeah.
and when I go
Bottom-
into a
bottom
retail
box.
shop, one of the first things I look at is what all the empty boxes are.
Right.
What's
See
moving.
With their
And it's
body.
always Charter Oak and Juarez. You see a ton of those things.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm definitely a Monte Cristo classic.
Okay.
I just love the classic. For me, you know, and this is only about a year and some change going into it, but I've always liked the classic Monte Cristos. It's just been the cigar of my choice. I absolutely love it. But as I get a chance, opportunity to meet you guys, man, and talk to you guys, I'm smoking and trying
A lot.
Mickey, Johnny, and Kev some awesome cigars, man. Sometimes when you go in some of the boutique lounges, you get some trash, man. You get some trash cigars. there's a lot of trash cigars out there, and we're not going to talk about
Let's keep it
them.
moving.
You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
sometimes the humidor and the ventilation is not right or whatever the case may be, and
you
it's
went there.
nothing, Mickey. There's nothing like going to someone's lounges and paying double the price when you know how much the cigar is that you never tasted before, tried before, and it's stale as hell. Like it's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. So
Well, I had a chance to go to your lounge, and that was great. It was beautiful. I had everything beautifully.
I like the setup. The
setup. I was
The
there
set-
with
yeah,
you,
yeah,
right?
yeah. We were there with
And
Rami,
Rami.
and Lena was there, and was Les there too? No, she wasn't there that night.
Somebody was there. We were that back. Room that had glass.
Yeah, but we had a great time, and like I said, I like the setup because there's a lot of shops that have that, and I think it's real neat. The little, I call them nooks and crannies. You go this way, and there's something over here. You go this way, like a Big House up in Scranton. That's the same thing. You
Yeah.
go to Big House, and it's like you go over. It's an old house, and you go over here. You turn around, it's like, oh shit, what's this over here? Little room here, and that's what I like. We went into that where you go off to the side and down
Called it
around
the living room.
Yeah,
living
and
room.
it was
The living room.
It's all
Very
it's off
comfortable.
the
You think
main.
you're in somebody's living room.
And you guys know they're 24 hours now too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're 24 hours now too. So
24
you
hour
guys.
access.
So make sure that you hit him up and let him know that you're on your way at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. He might answer the phone, but it is 24-hour access right here.
Yeah, we want
And the
the
shots are
hotline.
lighted up.
We want to know. We want him to know we're coming. We want the hotline.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, I don't want that backdoor stuff. I want the hotline.
Good luck. You hearing? You want the
I didn't
hotline,
like
brother?
this
No, you're good. You're good. Stop it, man.
Good, man. Good. That's great.
So we got to roast Kevin a little bit. He's been quiet over there.
Well, not leave Kevin alone.
Leave him
It's
alone
his
for
first
now?
time.
Okay.
It's cool.
He's a virgin.
He's a virgin.
We're not even gonna play this.
Yeah.
We're leaving the Thunderdome.
No, I'm not.
No, I want him
I'm
in the
leaving,
Thunderdome.
I'm leaving Kevin alone.
Nah,
I'm leaving
Five
him
Guys
alone.
went in, one came
Nah,
out.
Can I
right.
talk about something?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So coming up in July, we got Protocol Pool Party 2-day event, VIP, Friday, July 22nd, Saturday, July 23rd, general admission. For the VIP ticket, it's $275. You get a dinner, white attire party. We're going to do a classy for our Lawman series. We're going to do Pinkies Up. That's what Juan always
White
says, my
attire.
partner. We're going to have a nice steak, fish option dinner. We have a one-man band. We're going to have some scotch, some wine, higher end event. That's VIP.
Well, you got-
VIP includes general, all you can eat, all you can drink, pool, hot tub, Go Girls Entertainment, the same girls that are hired by CI for Cigar Fest, which is now canceled.
Okay.
They're there doing raffle prizes, photo ops. You've got DJ, band, Dear Anna's playing. They rocked the house. 200-acre property. J-Lo got married at this location, our friend John Lohman. So this place is off the charts, 200 acres. We have a camping option. You want to set up a tent? I put a massive 40 by 60 tent out in the field. You can set up a tent. So your tent's going to be dry because I got a tent over your tent. They do an after hours thing there.
Yep.
That general admission event is from noon on Saturday to 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. We got to be out of there the next morning. You can
Nice.
party all night.
That sounds like a podcast.
Put your hands together and make some noise for that. Juan Cancel, what up, baby? We wish you was here, man. Make sure you get yourself down here next time. We're here each and every Sunday. Shout out to you and your family, along with your business. Continue to go and support us, man, and all the cigars and
So one
everything
is
that
my
we do
partner
here.
in protocol.
Yeah,
And,
you
wanna-
I
you
just
wanna-
texted him. So
Okay.
yeah, I just texted him. So he was like, "Can I watch?" I said, "Yeah." So we want to definitely get Juan and myself down here, and we'll do a show. You guys.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Well, he just also said you crumbled under pressure.
Oh,
Why do you say that?
Crumbled or what?
You crumbled under pressure. There you go. Right there.
Crumble under pressure.
That's what he said?
Oh,
Damn.
broken.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's
Are you sure that's your partner?
He challenged you.
Are you sure?
You know that's fight them fighting words.
Yeah.
Where you from, man?
Well,
You let them do that to you?
He's from New York, I thought.
I thought I did great.
Oh.
yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
a little.
Balls broken.
Oh,
He
I
rolled a
crumble
little-
under pressure when I get my balls broken. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Trust me,
Kevin's
I
like
can-
that.
I can dish it. I can take it.
Yeah, no, he can dish it. He just can't take it.
Right.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Kevin folds like
Shout
a-
out to Juan for throwing him under the bus, my man.
Kev, do you have
Get
a
off of here.
do you have a podcast at all?
Juan and I did Protocol Live for a while. We got away from that.
Okay.
We've just been doing interviews where Cigar Dojo. We were just on there,
Uh-huh.
so you can find us on a million things. You want to go back and watch some funny shows? Protocol Live's on YouTube. You
Okay.
can go take a look at that. And then I'm co-hosting with Reamer on the JSU show.
Yep.
Thursdays and Sundays. One. When he's around, he definitely sits in with John and I
Yep.
to be on the shows. So
Where does he live at? Where is he from?
Up more neck of the woods.
Eastern,
Okay.
Yeah, Eastern Pennsylvania.
So
Yeah.
you guys are all local. We're all local.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
only
So,
an hour and 20 minutes.
Kevin, I don't know if
down
you
here.
heard the idea that Flo came up with, which I'm on board, is this cigar guild. I was saying about the guild, how it canceled from CI sort of like cut its throat. So he has an idea. We can go all over the place, certain lounges, do the lives like this. I said, I'm in 100%. I mean, because it just doesn't spread love towards, whoever's in the lounge, but then the different aspects, different
We
manufacturers.
kind of did that with the Ash Wednesday with you guys, right?
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was cool.
Yeah, we want to
that
bring
was
it back.
Yeah.
We want to bring it back and do it again. Because if we show up at someone's lounge with a couple hundred people, shit, who's going to tell us no? Even though if it's a private event,
Yeah.
they're going to let us come in. We're all going to
We're all
spend some
deep.
money.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the
Yeah.
money. We'll spend some money. We'll all have a good time.
Absolutely.
And I know a couple DJs, so we can go and bring the thunder and the fire too.
That'd be
We got
I don't
a
have
big
my
protocol
loudspeakers.
speaker, too.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
well, that's the other thing I was going to tell you. One of these days, we have to get you guys to Protocol Studios in Phillipsburg, New Jersey. Kevin has his own studio there also.
Oh, you got your own studio there.
Yeah, we have our own studio.
How big is it?
About the size of this table setup is,
Okay.
and then we have like a seating area, like a couch, and we call it the casting couch, and then we have our banner and flag. So it's like a smaller room, but it's decent. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can fit 4 people on camera, no
Nice.
problem.
Yeah.
We don't do casting couches, man. All right, Weinstein.
Yes.
It's not nice, man. Be nice, okay? I asked you that before, all right?
He's
You
in,
gotta
he's,
get his
he's in the
quick
crew, man.
All right.
He got to get his pop one
Yeah,
sooner or later.
exactly.
I don't care what
It
one
ain't
says,
just
I
me.
can take it.
Oh,
He's lucky Solo and Nards.
That's
not
what I'm
here.
saying.
Jeez. Christmas. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I know he didn't expect this, but
I did not think I was sitting here today.
Neither did I. I was just coming in to say hi because it's on the way up to when
Yeah.
our show later.
no, that's why I told Jiggy.
Let's talk about your show later. What's the name of your show? What time does it come on?
All right.
How can we get people to?
Johnny Smokes Uncut.
Okay.
So what you got to do is if you go on Johnny Smokes Uncut, you got to put the whole, not just, some people just put Johnny Smokes, it doesn't show up. Johnny Smokes Uncut on Facebook and Instagram, but we go live Thursday and Sunday nights, 7 p.m., regardless if we have a guest or not. And a lot of times we do raffles impromptu. Like say Mickey shows up out of the blue, he could be like, raffle 3 5-packs off. And then what we'll do, whoever's in the room on the Zoom, you got to be in the Zoom. They would put your name down, like Brian. Brian won the box of cigars when you did your event down at the Wood Indian.
Yeah, Ash Wednesday. Yeah.
Yep. So it was a great time. But that's what we got, Johnny Smokes Uncut on Facebook, Instagram, and then we go live on Facebook. We get the Zoom, and you come on. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. Like a lot of times, even the one time we're doing, all of a sudden on the side, I see, I got my phone here, live here. Who comes in? Michael Herklots jumps in. I'm like, oh my God, from Fierro Tego. He's like, oh, comes in. Rafael, the one time I'm going live, he goes, let me in your live. I'm like, what do you do? Say, no? All right, come on in.
He's the best.
So it's like, we let them in. You never know who's going to jump on. You never know. You never know what's going to be. And there's a lot of times that'll happen. It's like, they'll come in, they'll be like, hey, listen, I want to raffle some stuff off.
All right. Well, if I show up with 6 brothers and Jiggy, let us in, brother, because we're coming
Oh,
to shut shit down.
You can come in.
We
you
coming.
got carte blanche.
We
Come
coming.
in.
You heard him, El Big. You hear him?
Yep.
All right,
I
Gary, you
saw
hearing?
one with
Justin, you hearing?
trying to think which one I
There you
saw.
go.
Southern Draw. That's the one I saw.
Oh, that was a good show.
Yeah, Southern Draw.
He killed it.
With
And
Pastor Holt?
I'll tell you what, with Robert Holt, I want to tell you guys, and it's no disrespect to any of the manufacturers that we've ever had on. That show was by far, in my opinion, and I'm going to say it, our best show, because I started off where, if any of you guys know Mina,
Yeah.
where she passed away,
Mm-hmm.
and he was very close with her. And I wanted to get his reaction. And literally, this big military broke down in tears.
Mm-hmm.
In tears. I was holding back tears my own.
Mm-hmm.
And it just it captivated everybody. And it was just such, you could tell, you could tell the guys with passion. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You look at them, look at him in the eyes, you can tell the passion.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy got passion out the ass.
Right.
And it was that whole month just rocked. And because he was interactive, and it was great to see. What was his the new guy that came? He introduced the new. Is it Alex?
I think it's Alex.
And then his wife was on. Sharon was on too. We killed it.
The Rose of Sharon.
It was a great show, and I tell everybody, it's like, don't bypass it. If you want to see this guy who captivates everybody, and it's like a big presence like Mickey. You get this big guy come in, boom boom boom. Kevin comes in, boom boom boom. We've had them all. Raphael, boom boom. And don't bypass it. Come in.
Tune in tonight, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Mickey Peg on.
Yeah, exactly.
Peg's
Tonight.
on.
Oh man, I wanted to go virtual. I'm like, I'll get my nuts corrected because I don't think I'm going to be able to be live because I'm literally on the road the entire month.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's
So
why.
I got another 24-hour window that I'm home, and then
Oh, glad you could do
Yeah,
that.
well, that's why when he told me what's
So
available.
hopefully I can do virtually on the other stuff, but yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You do what you can. Like
Because events, I've been fortunate enough to schedule events,
right.
which is
even when
good
we
problem to have.
did General Cigars, Rami, who's the area, which I'm sure Jiggy knows him, he's the area rep for Philly. Well, Rami.
Really, yeah. Yep.
Well, Rami, when they're sponsored with Macanudo and CAO, he is in. Like, boom. Well, he jumped in even with.
now you talk about passion. There's a guy that goes on sales calls on Saturdays and Sundays. What were we in there? You're at your place.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
no sales call. He was just he lives in there.
No, but I'm saying that's what it means. That's
Yeah.
what the beauty of this business. It's not. It's a sales call, but it's not a sales call.
Right.
It's like. So if you look at somebody that looks outside of numbers or looks at our business, they go, it's a commodity. And technically, yeah, if you're in a class and they're teaching you, you're doing simple economics, it's a commodity, but it is not a commodity to me. Even like some of the bourbons I like and some of the coffees I like, it's not a commodity. It's passionate about it. And that's what I love about Rami. And he lives in Havertown. So he does say I'm the ugliest guy in the cigar business and the least talented.
But everybody loves him, and that's the best part that I love about Rami. Everybody loves him. Like that night when he comes into a place, he's there just to have a good time.
Right.
He's not there to be like, I need you to buy my cigars. You want my
Right.
cigars? You
Yep.
did you? No, Rami's there dancing, singing, carrying on, and a blast. And that's a lot of times when we went to your place, it was just a blast. And that's what we love about Rami and the other guys in industry. It's what it's all about. It's about that. You
Right.
touch somebody. Hey, what's
Don't
up?
touch me.
How's it going? I'm touching you at 7:00, brother.
Oh shoot!
Oh, here we go.
Hit the buzzer.
Watch it.
Hit the buzzer.
Watch it.
There we go.
Touching him.
You're sitting in between us. Because normally
I trust you, Kaitham.
well,
I always have.
him because all the time he's
All
like
the other
smacking
partners
my
you have in
head.
this industry, I don't know if I trust so much. They're very affectionate.
That's crazy. Well, with that being said,
Yeah.
make sure you all check out the podcast. It's going down tonight, 7 p.m. Make sure you beat them there along with meeting them there. We'd like to thank everybody for coming out, man. Make sure you put your hands together and show some love for the Undefeated Ghost podcast. We'll see you guys on the other side. Shout out to Kev. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Mickey. Shout out to all the Undefeated Goats, y'all. We had a blast today, and we can't wait to see you guys next week.